Did you ever think you and I'd be sitting in the Fox Sports studio, me interviewing you, us loitering all year together? Did you ever think that?
Yeah, about 10, 15 years ago. No, not a hope in hell, but how things change.
It's been an unbelievable year.
Yeah, it has been. Massive change for myself with the whole atmosphere with racing and giving up racing full time and entering TV land as we're sitting here. It's been a big change. And I'm not telling you anything new because you obviously went through exactly the same thing. There was tough times there, I think, right from the word go, because you always sort of look at it and go, oh man, I should still be in the saddle. But then again, you've got to, I suppose, look long term. Can't go on forever. You always think you're bulletproof and can, but fact of the matter is you can't. So you have to pull up stumps now and then.
You were particularly twitchy at Clipsal 500, your first real race meeting out.
Yeah, you picked it straight up when I was looking out that window right there, looking at the first practice session, watching all the cars filing out, and I remember those words you said to me. You said, yep, that looked right there. That's how I felt. Exactly the same situation when he gave up the steering wheel full time. And
extraordinary circumstances. James Courtney injured, Sydney Motorsport Park. A lot of conjecture as to who would replace him. You would have never thought, under your wildest dreams, that you would have been part of the Holden racing team. How did that gig come about?
I got talking with Adrian Burgess. Actually went and saw him on the Saturday night of the Eastern Creek race just to see how James was, and just jokingly he said, oh, you might have to drag out the helmet and dust it off and have a go, and it sort of stemmed from there. And I said, well, could do it. And he sort of looked at me sideways and going, really? And so over the next couple of days we just started talking and we ended up doing the deal. And
congratulations. I mean, I thought you drove very well. Were you happy with how you went?
I felt like I should have probably pushed harder. I was too conservative, and that was probably the mindset of hey, I'll look like an A-grade goose if I spray this thing down the fence. Yeah. So bring it home and just see what happens and have a good result at the end of it. So probably a little bit disappointed there, but overall, I mean, Friday practice, I mean, to punch out a 2:06 lap, my fastest ever lap around Bathurst by over a second. Like, that was pretty cool, because you know yourself, when you feel it like it's going to happen and you can feel the grip and you go, yeah, bugger, I'm going to have a punt at this and see what happens, and it just felt right.
That finishes, you get a call up from the Ford factory supported team, you get the call to change from red to blue within one race meeting. Extraordinary.
Oh, unbelievable, unbelievable. I knew once we got to after Chaz's accident and Saturday and Sunday right through, it was quite obvious to the extent of the injuries to Chaz, and they were going to be hunting for a driver. And but at that stage, I'd never thought. I thought, well, they'll find someone. And it wasn't until really the Tuesday afterwards that I got the text from Tim Edwards, and I nearly fell off the seat. Like, it was just unbelievable. I thought, God, are you serious? So anyway, so I rang Tim up and we got talking about it, and yeah, he was real keen on doing it.
So for the first time in history, someone's gone from a factory Holden driver to a factory Ford driver in one race meeting. But what it does also, it brings up your 250th round start in either Touring Car Championship or V8 Supercar history. Extraordinary.
It's a long innings, it's long. But I started pretty late too. I started late in my career, and I think that's what's pushed it out, because I couldn't start motor racing until I could afford to pay for it myself. I wasn't lucky in the gene pool. Dad owned a service station in Adelaide, and we were battlers. So I had to pay for all my former Ford racing and bring it all the way through. So hence that my career started very late, age-wise, and went overseas sort of in my mid-20s, which racing in Europe that's old.
Well, you were trying to make it into Formula One.
Exactly right, but the biggest issue I found there was the age thing, because there was 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds trying to get in. I was just that 5 years too late. And that's probably why I've pushed it out, but I've never doubted my abilities, and I'll never think of age as a factor, It's something that annoys me a little bit. Everyone tags the age thing. Oh, go old boy, and kind of, they're doing it in a joking way, but I don't think age has got anything to do with it. It's about experience. I don't feel like the age that I am. I just never think of that. You know, I don't think it should be a factor in the sport.